Hi folks, I'm Steve Adubato. More importantly, we have two very special guests I want to introduce you to. First, Dr. Mary Ellen Caro, Vice President of Enrollment Management and Learner Services, Thomas Edison State University, and Captain Bart Roberts, Vice President, Flight Operations, JetBlue, and JetBlue Foundation board member and a veteran of
the United States Navy.
Thank you for your service to our country. We appreciate it. What a fascinating program initiative we're here to talk about. Captain, describe the initiative that the JetBlue Foundation is funding at Thomas Edison State University regarding aviation and aviation careers and why it's so important.
Well, it's important because what we want to do is we want to create an opportunity, a diverse opportunity for people to learn, whether they're adults or even younger. And it's all related to STEM education relative to them being able to progress their opportunities in the aviation field.
And the grant is, describe it.
This grant that we received from the JetBlue Foundation enables us to create the courseware for the aviation management degree. So it's extremely important because it helps funds the various courses that have to be created in the curriculum.
So right now, you told us right before we got on the air that there were 70 students, excuse me, in the program.
Well, we have other programs with JetBlue, other academic programs. And we actually have about 80 students. We have close to 300 applicants. And we're delighted that we have the first class graduating, about 50 students tomorrow.
So tomorrow, as we do this program in mid-September, tomorrow 50 students are graduating. Describe, Captain, these graduates, what are they facing? What opportunities are there for them, more importantly?
It's really an opportunity because many of these people I know personally who have gone into the workforce and foregone their education, or many of them, you know, they did 2 years, 3 years, and they just did not have the opportunity, the money, or the wherewithal to be able to continue this education. And through JetBlue's scholars programs and our association with Thomas Edison State University, we've created opportunities for these adults to continue their education. And I will tell you personally, it means so much to these people to be able to fulfill a dream that they had, because many times they just had to put their life on hold from an educational perspective. And what JetBlue Scholars Program and the Thomas Edison State University has done is created a pathway for people to fulfill their dreams through education.
Doctor, help us understand this, because clearly, Captain, you're so committed to this. You talked about your background. As I read about you, you did not come from a background that was particularly privileged.
Correct.
Let's just say you came from a challenging background. You found aviation. You found a career, a passion that has meant so much in your life, and you've helped so many others. Describe this curriculum so people understand what these students are learning so that they are able to go out and have a career in aviation.
The value proposition of Thomas Edison State University, as it was created, is to help adults complete their degrees, whether it's a baccalaureate degree or a master's degree. So what's unique about this particular program is that we're able to take prior learning that's evaluated for credit, transfer credits that have come from their early attempts at education, JetBlue training, and put this all together with courseware so that a crew member at JetBlue might find out they're pretty far on their way to achieving a degree. And
excuse me for interrupting, describe some of the coursework so people are really clear.
So within the coursework, aviation management, customer service related to the aviation industry, things like that. There are coursework in operations management. It's taking the JetBlue experience and crafting around it the surround that brings some of the theory to the experience.
Captain, there are real career opportunities here that to the average layperson we may not even understand.
Oh, absolutely. And that's really one of the values of it, is to create the opportunities and for people to realize that sometimes the boundaries that we place on ourselves are self-imposed, and we just need to be shown a path to be able to create opportunities to a future that they may not have had in the past. And that's really what JetBlue's foundation is all about, through our education incentives and then the work, certainly with the JetBlue Scholars Program.
Stay on this, Captain. Getting a plane off the ground. You smile as I'm saying this. I hate to say the Reader's Digest version, the PBS version, what does it take and how does it relate to all these potential jobs?
Well, it's really about confidence. It's really about building yourself to the level of that you feel confident that you can do something that maybe in the past you didn't feel you could do. And it's all through training.
But a team.
It is a team. It is a team, and it starts on the ground. And the thing and the beauty about the JetBlue Foundation is it's just not centered on pilots, because there are so many other opportunities for people. Such as becoming dispatchers. We need great maintenance technicians, and we need a lot of maintenance technicians, and we need people who work in the business itself of managing and running the airline, the safety aspect of the airline. It's phenomenal to me when you look at it on a ramp next time, and you look at all the activity, and you think about what it takes, the initiative and the dedication of the people to stay consistent to that. And that's all part of helping people grow through education.
I was saying that you were a veteran, you served, and so much of the programming we do is dedicated to not just honoring our veterans, but talking about the challenges they face. Some of the students are veterans.
They will be, yes, as they come into the program. We have students that begin with us as active military and stay with us and actually complete their degree as veterans. And they bring to the table military experience and coursework that can be evaluated for credit, plus a lifetime history and experience that is invaluable.
What's it like for each of you to see these people, these young and other different ages, pursue this dream and potentially have a life, a career, life-changing experience in aviation? What's it like for you?
Well, for me personally, it's a payback. It's such a pleasure to see other people to succeed and to be given those opportunities and the pathways to success. And that's really what these things provide for people, because, as I said before, many times the barriers to these opportunities are simply self-imposed, or if a person doesn't know the path to get to it. And that's really what is the satisfaction of these. And to see these people succeed and to achieve is tremendously exciting, and also just very rewarding.
Absolutely. It is seeing people change their lives. The average age of our student is 36. Just in a couple weeks, we'll have the annual commencement ceremony at the War Memorial in Trenton. When you see the people come across the stage and you hear their children and their loved ones in the audience cheer for them, and you hear them say, "I did it. This was something I wanted to do, and son or daughter, you can do it too." I can't really express adequately the emotion that all of us feel on the stage watching that and hearing how education has really changed the pathway of these adults.
I cannot imagine the joy that you experience, but also the joy that these people are experiencing, the opportunities, all connected back to STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math, all tied together. Dr. Mary Ellen Caro from Thomas Edison State University, and Captain Bart Roberts from JetBlue. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate everything you're doing. Stay with us. We'll be right back right after this.
The preceding program has been a production of the Caucus Educational Corporation, celebrating over 25 years of broadcast excellence, and 13 for WNET, NJTV, and WHYY. Funding for this edition of Caucus New Jersey has been provided by Adler Aphasia Center, Wells Fargo, Seton Hall University, PSE&G, New Jersey Sharing Network, NJM, and by Josh S. Weston. Promotional support provided by NJ.com, Small News, Big News, True Jersey, and by Commerce Magazine. Transportation provided by Airbrook Limousine, serving the metropolitan New York, New Jersey area. Caucus New Jersey has been produced in partnership with TriStar Studios.